President Obama says that he wants to increase American jobs by increasing American exports overseas.
Now, in my State of the Union address, I set a goal of doubling America's exports over the next 5 years, an increase that will support 2 million American jobs.
If that's the case, then he should get behind repealing farm subsidies, because farm subsidies are an impediment to signing free trade agreements. Because we're subsidizing farmers and consequently creating an uneven playing field for other countries to export agricultural products to us. They're holding up access of our manufacturing and intellectual property goods to be exported to their countries. We need to have free trade if we want to create American jobs, and that means we need to stop subsidizing farmers and start putting Americans to work.
Most farmers want to control weeds. They want to utilize fertilizer to obtain the yields that are going to maximize their profits. And in doing so, they use hazardous chemicals. And that leaches into the geological substructure and eventually into wells and into streams and rivers and so on. The farmers and the environmental lobby have coalesced to argue for programs that are beneficial for the farmers and that will improve the conservation of the soil, the conservation of wildlife habitat and wetlands. In other words, the taxpayer pays the farmer to be a less polluting operator. That's a little bit different than the general approach. Should we continue to have a taxpayer pays approach, or should we move more to the polluter pays approach that we see in many other areas of environmental regulation? One argument for going the latter route is that it makes the real costs of farming apparent, not only to the rest of the world, but also to the farmer.